How's everybody doing? Looks like we're live online. I guess we are, right? Anyway, let me fix my hair here. It's just messed up like hell. Look at that. Maybe we should change the channel to a fashion statement and hair cutting. What do you think? No? Okay, good. How's everybody doing? Anyway, I got 3 cameras here. One, which is this one here. This one's 2, and 3. 1 behind me, and 4, actually. So, right now, what I'm trying to do is I have a build project I want to do tonight, but I wanted to actually, before I do all that, I'm going to give away a few things. Can you guys hear me okay? Michael Elder, how's it going, man? Mike, Joe, can you guys hear me okay? How's my sound? Is that okay? Too loud, too low? Let me know. Anyway, I wanted to do a build project, something different, because I am working on my Powerwall project. I'm waiting for some parts coming in, and right now I got that on hold. So I wanted to do a small build project, a portable project tonight. So this live stream might be a little long. I don't know if you guys want to tune in or not, but you know, we're gonna try to make it for you guys. And behind me, I don't know if you guys can see, I got 100 cells here for this build project tonight. And if everything goes well and we don't blow up the house, like Joe said we are, we're going to try not to blow up this place tonight. Right, Joe? I found something interesting online. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be here that long for 2 hours. But you never know, you know? I found something online interesting that Walmart used to sell and they discontinued, which is a solar power generator. And I wanted to actually make one. So here's one right here that I want to make. I want to make a portable version of this guy here. So that's what I am going to try to attempt to make. I am not sure if I can make this or not, but I am going to try to make it happen. So you think we can make? Think I can make it? Or you think it's going to be a bust? What do you think? Should I attempt this? I don't have a case, so I can't put a case on it. We're gonna make it actually. Yeah, it's 200 and it was, I believe, $299 US or $289 US when it was sold. They discontinued it. It actually, I saw a bunch of videos on YouTube of people tearing them apart because the inverters fail. I'm not even sure why they failed, but they failed anyway. So I thought it'd be interesting if we could try to make something like this. But one of the videos that I came across had some 18650s in it. But other videos that people were taking apart these, there were pouch type of lithium polymer batteries and inside these Powerwall, they call it Powerwall generators, solar generators. So I thought, you know, maybe it'd be cool that we could actually make one. And if you notice in here, let's see if we can try to make it a little bit bigger. See if we can get a little bigger. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Was it? No. Okay, let's see if we can try to make it bigger. In here, they have a couple of LED lights in the front of it on each side. And there's your inverter. Your battery pack's here. And then they have the charge controller here. So what I want to do is I want to build one. A portable version of one. Of my own. So I have here some holders. These are 1x3 holders. And it's a grid. I'm not going to be going all the way around to the edge because I need some space here around the edge to run all my wires. So what I'm going to be doing is using from, let's see if we can try to get this. There we go. I'm going to try to get from here, this one here, to this one here. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm sorry, I have this wrong. It's this way around. So basically, I'm going to go. What? I'm going 3, 3, 3, 3, and I'm going to leave these two on the side here alone. I'm not going to be using them, and I'm not going to use the outside layer because I need to run my wire and have some kind of protection. So that's the first thing. Second thing is, I have a couple hundred of these, at least, or 1,000. I have 1,000 of these. They're 100 in a pack. They were given to me by a friend of mine that works at a power supply company that makes power supplies. And what these are insulators. They go inside the power supply, underneath the insulated, and that's what these are. So I'm going to be using these on the outside to protect things. I'm going to overlap them though, because I don't want to sit here and cut them up. It's a lot of fiberglass here, and I'm not in a well ventilated area, so I'm not going to be, doing any of that. So I'm going to make it. Hold on one second. I'm going to probably do that way, that way. Yep, that way and that way. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make that kind of cover. I'm not going to try to cut it up yet. Maybe in another video, I'm going to cut it up, do a video when I'm outside, because I have to do a few other things outside, like put up my solar panels. So basically, I'm going to go 90 cells total, 30 in a pack. So 3S 30P, and basically that's what I want to do. I want to build this thing, but I also want to add some LED lights to it too as well. So for a flashlight, and what I have here is, if I can find it, where do I put everything at? That's a good question. Where did I put my LEDs at? I have no damn clue. I can't read the comments just yet. Let me see. What do we got? Hold on. Those are nice insulator plates. Most times. Yeah, I'm not worried about dropping it. I'm worried about more of protecting it from breaking the fuses, the fuse wire, as well as breaking the bus bar. So I'm more caution of protecting it, and I cannot find my LEDs. Huh, interesting. Oh, wait a minute, here they are. All right, so I got some LEDs here. These guys right here. And I use these for some of my my work, because I do a lot of I used to do a lot of window lighting on stores. Basically, you could take these, which is 12 volts, and light up. And if you could see, if I could tilt this a little bit, I actually put them all across here as well in my basement. So I do have some lighting here, and I'm working on over there as well for some lighting. So I'm going to definitely be putting these up right here on this as well. So it'll be facing, this will be facing the front here, and I will be adding some LED light to it like that. So that will make the flashlight part of it. Now, to get everything up and running, we'll need an inverter, and you know what I forgot upstairs? The inverter. That's nice, ain't it? Where is my inverter? I left my inverter upstairs. That's nice. All right. So we'll get that in a few minutes. Let me just put the pack together. So let's put the pack together. Yeah, I think we should. So I'm going to go across here. Let's see. 3. Yeah. And what I did was I was stupid. I re-sleeved these. Yeah, there we go. And I was trying to drill the hole so I can run a bus bar. I mean, the bus bar, the wire tie for the bus bar, and I end up cutting through. I didn't cut through the cells, thank God. But these cells are the most cheapest cells you can get. They're what you call fake cells. They're not. People call them fake cells because they're low capacity cells. It's a long story. If you watch some of my other videos, it explains why I have these cells. And the reason, and all right, well, here's a story about that. About 2 years ago, a friend of mine owns a flashlight repair company, and he went on eBay. No, I'm sorry. He went Alibaba. He went on eBay first and couldn't find what he was looking for. So he went on Alibaba and he found a deal for about 5,000 batteries, 5,000 18650s. And what happened was that he got the cells in, charged them up using regular chargers, not like an IMAX or what was that, Opus? How do you Opus, whatever you want to call it. He didn't have any of that. He had regular 18650. One you come in two charge, where you just plug it in and you put 2 cells in and you charge. So everything charged up. And I was surprised that they actually charged up pretty fast. So he thinks, oh, well, maybe there were 85%, 90% already in there. And so he tried them in some flashlights, and it worked. The only problem is they only lasted about 15 minutes. He didn't know what was going on, so he kept thinking, well, maybe bad batteries. So he calls me up because I do a lot of portable projects with batteries. I never really too much worked with 18650 cells. A couple times I did. That's interesting. So everything was working fine. He says, calls me up and says, hey, Jay. And I said, yeah. I said, what's up, Steve? He says, I got some batteries here. I'm repairing these flashlights because he repairs military-grade flashlights. That's surplus that he resells on his site. Well, he used to. He actually closed up shop as of about a month ago. And he calls me up and says, I got some batteries here that seem to be dying pretty fast. So I said, okay, I'll come check it out. So he's about 2.5 hours away, 3 hours, somewhere around there. 2.5 hours. In upstate New York, which at the time I was in Jersey. I lived in Jersey. Yeah, they don't charge up to 4.3 volts. They charge up to the max I get is 4.11 volts. That's what 4.1 or 4.2 volts. 4.11 or 4.12 volts. So I come over to his place and I'm looking at these cells and they're yellow. Yes, that's right. They're yellow. So I charged them up. I brought some of my meters, my test meters, my multimeters, pretty much the whole works to test out some batteries because I do a lot of that. And what happened was and I brought my IMAX B6 AC charger, and what happened was they were coming out to be between 425 milliamps to 550 milliamps, and that's exactly what they were coming up to be. So I was wondering, like, what's going on? These look like good batteries. Then I looked up online on them. Turns out they're what people call fake cells. They're not fake. They're just mislabeled badly, and they're also, they're mislabeled badly, and they're misrepresented. They're low capacity cells. They are 400 to 550 milliamp hours, and that's exactly what you get out of them. So what I did was, because he paid a lot, and I'm not talking about just like a little bit amount of money. I'm talking about a lot, as in, I think it was close to, I don't know, about $600, somewhere around there. So what I did was I said, you pretty much got screwed. So he went to Alibaba and contacted the seller. Seller kept claiming that no, these are correct cells. They're 5,000 milliamp hours, and there wasn't. They were, and we showed him proof. He still denied it, so we contacted Alibaba support. Got nothing from them. Months and months of nothing. So what I told my friend was, you know what? You basically got screwed. I can't afford to pay the whole thing, to buy it off of him. So he gave me the deal. I paid 1/4 of what he paid. He recouped about 1/4 of, close to almost close to 1/2 of what he paid for these. So he got screwed, but he recovered somewhat. So I went up to him and I actually gave him a full 1/2 of what he paid for it. I couldn't afford it, the whole thing, so I said, okay, I'll buy the half off of you. I kind of felt bad because, he trusted places like that, and they screwed him over. So I told him, basically what you got to do, what you got to do now is just be careful what you buy, because you never know what you're going to buy and from who. So that's basically what I told him to do, is just to be careful in the future. And so I've been playing with these cells for the last 7 months, 8 months, and been charging them, discharging them, making small 12-volt packs. And I haven't had not one problem with them yet. Oh, losing their capacity or anything like that. Basically, they've been holding their charge. I let these cells here charged up when I charged them about 3 months ago, and I haven't lost maybe 0.1 volt, maybe, or 0.01 volt loss, or 0.02 volts the most, I think, loss, but not much loss at all. So I was surprised at these low capacity cells that they were holding their charge. And I was pleased, actually, in a way. I didn't like the fact that he pretty much got screwed. I'm going to put one of these on top of it so I can... And you're going to hear some banging. Sorry about that, people. I think it woke up my wife. I guarantee it did, because she's got to be up at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, and she's probably screaming right about now. Give me a second, I'll be right back. I'm going outside. I can't do this in here, so let me move this camera and get a glimpse here. I'll be back in a minute. So this is a live stream. We're trying not to wake up my wife, but I have no choice. Sorry. Basically, that was my wife yelling to stop that. So, I think they're okay. Joe, you guys still alive? I think my wife is pretty much mad at me, so forgive me on that. Can you tell what my favorite color is? Can you tell what my favorite color is in the cells? There you go. Tell what my soldering iron color is too. Anyway, so for the bottom, for the negative side, we got some wire here. Top side, you got some 36 resistant wire that blows pretty fast. Guess there's a problem. Some 60 amp connectors for power. So we're definitely going to be using these. And let's see, what else we got? Got a bunch of tools, you know. Bus bar. There's some bus bar for you guys. There's a whole roll of bus bar. Yeah, neon green is good. I have no problem with it. So this is 12 gauge. 12 gauge copper wire. Don't need to strip it, nothing. Got it for a really good price too, actually. Nothing. Friend of mine gave me it. I have 2 rolls. Actually, I paid for one. He gave me this one for free. So I have 2 rolls. So that was pretty good, wasn't it? Anyhow, should we solder tonight? Oh, yeah, probably going to have to. I think we can. I'm just. The only problem is I kind of screwed up now. Yeah, I definitely screwed up. Oh no. Did I really screw up? Yeah, I did. Notice the pack? Notice what's wrong with the pack? Can you tell what's wrong with the pack? Hey, can you tell what's wrong with this pack here? Well, this pack? What's wrong with it? Anyway. Oh, a couple other things. Before I start laughing at myself for a screw up in this pack. Hey, Average Joe, guess what I got for you? See what I got for you? Got a lot of this for you. Joe won this prize right here from me. This is what Joe is going to get from me. Excuse me, 2 boxes of a lot of pink foam for free. That's just what he got from me. And basically, he's getting this. So that's what he's getting sent to him very soon. Well, not I use this piece, but no, I'm just kidding. He'll get some of that too. But this is not the inverter I'm going to be using, but. All right, let's go back to the pack for a second before I talk some more. Look at the pack more closely. It is a 3S30P, but look what's wrong with it. Can you name what's wrong with this pack? Alright, basically, the middle here is supposed to be upside down. Plus, minus, plus. Basically, when it stands, plus is on this side, and minus is going to come out this side right here. So plus on this side, minus on that side. But that's what's wrong. This middle section here is wrong. Now I can remedy this. Yep, that's what I screwed up on. Now I could fix this, but the problem was hammering again is my problem. So that's my problem right now. So I'm going to put this aside for a minute and actually talk about a couple things. Mike EL, he is one of the winners from the last video about guessing what my project's going to come up to be like. And I'm going to give him this guy right here. This is it works. I bought it brand new, but it's been sitting in my closet for quite a while. This was my very first audio's lagging. Says I'm I'm at 30 frames per second. Huh. How do I fix the audio? Try to refresh and see if that helps. So basically, I had to sit in my closet for quite a while, and Mike EL has won one prize. He's getting this guy here. I'm going to ship it out on Monday. This is a 750 watt inverter, 12 volt. Basically, he's going to get this guy right here. So, Mike, this is going to be Mike EL. He's going to get this one right here. The second thing is Average Joe. He's going to get a crap load of pink foam and some other stuff, which I'm not going to name right now. So, we might just do an hour of this, you know. Mike, man, here's your inverter, man. This is what you're going to get. I'm going to ship it on Monday, man, to you, okay? Average Joe is going to get a whole lot of pink foam and some other stuff from me. Hey, Mike, here's the pack that I'm building for this little project right here. Can you tell me what's wrong with the pack? There's a problem with it. Can you see? It's a 3S30P pack. Can you see what's wrong with this? I'm building something like this right here, okay? Yeah, in the middle. In the middle, it's supposed to be flipped upside down. They're all the same way. So I didn't flip these over. I'm building this guy right here. So this is what I want to build. I'm building a portable generator pack like this with the 2 LEDs, the inverter, and the battery. That's what I want to build right now. So I'm going to be using these LEDs here for the front, for the flashlight part. And I have 2 inverters are going to go on this. 2 100-watt inverters. That should, or just keep the one. I'm not sure yet. Probably just do it as 100 watts. It's portable. It's basically portable. That's what it is. This right here, I'm basically building this, a DIY version of this. 18650s, an inverter, and flashlight. That's basically all it is. I'm building no. The inverter is a 100-watt inverter. That's basically what that is. That's what I'm going to be putting on there is a 100-watt inverter. I have 2 small 100-watt inverters that I want to that I want to use on this. And basically, I want to... Walmart did sell these, but they discontinued them. They were like, what? I believe $289 or $299, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Walmart did sell them, but they discontinued them. A lot of people were complaining that the inverters die on them. They kept blowing fuses for no apparent reason, because it is a 1,000 watt peak and 500 watt continuous, and people are putting over 1,000 watts continuous on it and blowing the fuses. And they were complaining to Walmart, and Walmart just says, you know, screw it. You know, we're not going to sell them anymore because people were screwing them up. So I want to build a DIY version of this, basically. That's what I want to build right now. So that's why I'm going to try to build this guy right here. And hopefully I can do it. They were the pouch type. Actually, there were three different. They had two different kinds. They had 18650 version, which I saw, and then they had there's no open spaces around the sides. That's just decoration. That's all it is decoration. It's not ventilated or anything. The packs were well sealed, actually. And they had some foam padding around it to protect it, and they were pretty much sealed with rubber. They had some rubber kind of foam. That's what they had. Some of them actually had 18650s in it. There were 1100 milliamp hour cells. They were real 1100 milliamp hour cells. They come up to about 70 amp hour cells total, the whole thing. And it was in a configuration of a 3S30P, like I'm building here. So that's the one I want to build. You can find a guy on YouTube called Off the Grid. He opened them up, and he'll show you, you know, what's inside them and why they keep dying. Why it died on him anyway. So basically, I want to build my own version here, my own DIY version. And what I'm going to be doing is, this side right here is the top side. See it? Basically, I got to fix my camera a little bit better. And I'm going to be putting two LED lights here and here. So, and then I'm going to have an inverter on this side here. So I'm going to be putting an inverter here. That's what I want to do. And then what I'm going to do is put these insulators on. And protect the packs on the side somewhat from the bus bars getting damaged, you know, banging them up against something or whatever it is, so I don't damage them. The only thing I haven't come up with yet, and I'm still debating on what to use, is for a handle. I haven't figured that part out yet. I'm still kind of working on that. I don't think I'm going to be doing any soldering tonight because I have to redo the pack, and I cannot start banging again. My wife already yelled. So I'm in the doghouse tonight, as they say. So anyway, let's not worry about this tonight. And I just lost my camera, so that's nice. I just lost my camera. How nice is that? I lost my camera, the one I'm working on with, so I can show you everything. So anyhow, Mike, you're going to get this, I'm going to ship it out on Monday for you. And again, if I say it over and over. I'm sorry. My mind is a little bit off tonight. So, I have a decent white microwave handle from a scrap broken, but that would be odd. Shit. Yeah, I know, right? All right, let's just get rid of this guy here. There, that should do it. And move this guy over here. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, how, how am I keeping, how am I keeping that perfectly still, my hand? I was noticing that, but I couldn't actually figure that out. So let's do some testing, shall we? So we have some few of these cells left. And we don't got anything for a camera. So you know what? Let's see. Can we use this? Yeah, I guess we can. I guess we. Does that work? Can you see that? Look at that. Does that work for you guys? Can we deal with that right now? All right. So while I sit here and start trying not to, piss myself laughing, I'm going to take apart, because these are 1x3 cells. What I'm going to be doing is taking apart. So, come on. So I got to rip this off. $12 volt. The 3S pack. It's going to run directly off the 3S. Not off of mains or off of USB, because it's 12. These are 12 volt. So the 3S will handle that. And actually, what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be testing that right now. I'm going to actually be soldering that. So why I take apart part of this pack here, breaking it. Yeah, that worked well. Yeah, I do have some I do have some of them. I have 12 volt to 5 volt USB. I'm going to be putting on there. So what I'm going to do now is see if I can. Hold on, I got to make some changes here for a second. Let me get rid of this for a minute. My webcam. Remove it. Yes, because I cannot see what I'm doing. Uh-oh, that didn't work. Let me see if I can remove it. Yes. All right. I'm going to have to... Ooh, that's bad, ain't it? Yeah. Not bad. Ooh. Well, we're going to try to... I don't know. Hopefully this will be somewhat okay. All right. So we're going to build a 3S pack here. Plus, minus, plus. There's your 3S pack right there. We'll do a small one so we can test out these LEDs. How's that sound? So, while I get my soldering iron heated up, we do have a sink down here. We do have, this is a bar. This was down here. So I'm going to get my soldering iron heated up. I remember Big Clive doing a review on 70 watt flat panel columns. LEDs that run through 3S. Michael Elder, where you at? I'm here in Georgia, so we for the last week and a half we had nothing but rain and thunder and whatnot here. But I'm originally from Jersey, born and raised in Jersey. I just moved up here I've been here off and on since September. So, all right. Since I can't solder too well. So I'm gonna have to scrape a little bit here so I can try to Mike EL, man, EL. Yeah, Big Cloud did do that. I watched most of his videos, so I remember that. I have solar panels I'm planning on putting up on Sunday after church, of course. So, see if we can get some solder going on, shall we? I got some. Yeah, I don't like to keep the soldering iron on the cell too long. I know keeping it on for about 30 seconds is okay, but I don't even want to keep it on that long, so I scrape them a little so I can get a little bit of solder out of that. I mean, I can get the solder to stick a little bit better. So if I do like that, and come on. There you go. One. Ah, that's not good, right? Eee, that's not good at all. Burning the crap out of this cell. Oh, man, that's not good. Let's try to see if we can take this, so much damage I just did to this thing. Yeah. Ooh. Hopefully I didn't do any damage to it. Hope it didn't go through. At least I hope it didn't go through. Let's see. Let's see if we can try to get some boards out of this middle one here. See if I screwed it up or not. Uh-oh. Yep, I think I just killed that cell in the middle. It's 3.78. Yep, the middle cell just took a hit. I think I shorted it out. The funny thing is, with this, if you look, it didn't look like it went through. So, but it's dead now. It didn't explode. I'm surprised. Alright, so we're gonna... I have to look at this real closely. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get my X-Acto knife here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take the sleeve off. Yes, I do have X-Acto knives. I do love them. I'm gonna see how much damage this thing did to the cell here. And I double sleeve these because of the reason why they are thinner than what they were supposed to be. They are 18650 in height-wise, but in width and thickness, they're not. So let's see what kind of damage I did here. Alright, so I don't want to stick any X-Acto knife underneath this thing. Ho ho ho, what had happened here? Ooh, I don't know if you can see that. But there's some liquid coming out of the top. I shorted it out. And it didn't pop. I'm sorry, that's not liquid, that's solder. It went through. It went through the protective. Right here. There's a little solder joint. But it didn't pop. It didn't blow up. It did short it out. I never tested to see if these had protective cells on these or not. For protection. And they do. It looks like these cells are protected even though they're cheap. Cheap 18650s. These do have protection cells because this thing did not explode or anything. So let's test the voltage back on this, shall we? I'm not sticking a knife or anything in there to figure it out. The funny thing is, it's not warm at all. This cell is not warm. This cell is not warm at all. It's cold still. Yeah, I am the test dummy. I forgot to tell you that. I took a few classes and I passed. I'm the #1 test dummy right now in Georgia. All right. Let's put it on another cell. See if you can read that. See what we got here. 3.86 volts. So we got 3.86. So let's put this guy in here, shall we? All right. Let's scrape this off slowly so I can scrape some more off the other ones. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do any scratching more tonight after these. I have to redo the pack itself. So I'm going to do another live stream tomorrow night. Alright, so we scratch these off. Now let's scratch off this side. I don't know if you can see it too well. See the scratching going on. But you guys, welcome back. You like to see me make a fool of myself? That's what I'm doing here right now. Alright, so let's try to see if we can solder this now, shall we? Without screwing it up, please. Okay, that one's stuck. Okay, that's stuck. Alright, so we got 3 louder tops there. So we can do this one from left to right. I know, you're supposed to go from right to left. I know. I'm such a dummy. Okay, there's one. That went all the way over there. Why did it do that? I don't know. It's 2. Woo! Flux, man. I think it's got some flux to it. What is this? 60-40 lead solder. Got some flux to it. Got some good flux to it. Alright. So now we solder this side. Let's clean this tip off. Okay. So since this is a test, we're going to be cutting some of this wire here. I just need one piece of this. I'll use my green snips. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. That is exactly one thing I am not going to do, is do that. I'm not trying to damage these anyway. Because if you just noticed, I bridge soldered the positive and the negative. No, you're right, Mike. It's not conductive. Thank God on that one. So, let's see. Where do I... Alright. I don't have my, needle nose pliers. Not my nose. Yeah. My nose pickers. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. I'm going to have to do this the Ghetto. So I'm going to plus, minus. Alright, this ain't going to work. That ain't going to work. So I'm probably going to burn my fingers in the process, but it's, it's all good in the hood, right? Alright, so we got one side there. Now we got to get this side connected. So I'm going to bend that over just a little bit so I can try to... I have to get a better camera. I know I do. And I know you guys don't looking at me like you want to see my butt from behind. That's true. I can tell you one thing right now. You ain't going to see that from me. You ain't going to see it the most perfect way. And I will never be perfect in any way. But what you see is... What you will see is you'll see a lot of me making a lot of fun of myself, which I love doing. So let's see. Ah, there goes me burning my hand. All right. All right. There we go. Let that cool down for a minute. And let's test the voltage out, shall we? When we get a second. See what the voltage comes out. They're close together. Plus. Alright, we're getting 11.66 volts. That's good. I might put this on a 12-volt charger tonight. Not right now, but a little bit. And let's try out these lights, shall we? These LED lights. See if they'll be good on the 3S pack. I'm pretty sure they are. I powered these up with batteries before, but you know, I like to have fun and build something. So, all right. So I got two of these right here that we're going to be using to power up here. So, if you can tell, there is a brown wire and there's a white wire. Now on DC, usually the darker wire on DC, the darker wire is a negative and the white wire is on positive normally. Night, Mike. Take care, man. So let's power this up, shall we, and see I'm going to do another video, another live, redoing the pack. Because I think that was a bust, pretty much. I just want to test these LEDs tonight, right now. So, the darker one is positive, and the white wire is negative. So, positive here, negative there. Let's power up some LEDs, shall we? There we go. Got some LED here. Some LED goodness. Alright. So this is what I'm going to be using on the front of that pack when it's ready. Alright. Now we got, each one of these got 3 LEDs in it. So we got 6 total LEDs. We're going to make the flashlight out of it. I was going to use this flashlight here, because this will work off of a single cell battery. It will go anywhere from 3 volt to 5 volt. So it takes 3 AA batteries, but it does work off of there. Actually, I'm not sure what draw it takes. Actually, let's test that out, shall we? We're gonna put it on the meter. All right, let's put it on the meter and see what we got. Ay, 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 ay. Put it on milliamps. I'm going to solder one end onto it because I won't be able to hold it too much that well. So we're going to solder the positive side on. Okay. Now let's see if we connect the negative. Will it work? Yes. Will it work on the smaller one? No. Work on the bigger one? 7 volt? Ooh, 7 volt gets it dimly lit. That's nice. Alright, where are we at? I don't know analog meters that well. I'm still learning them. Uh-oh. I forgot what... This is an analog meter here. I'm not sure exactly what setting to put it on. It's been quite a while, actually. We're just gonna go. Man, it's been so long since I did a milliamp. Yeah, this thing. This one is kind of funny. This one right here. You know what? Give me one second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my auto range meter. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. What did I miss? Who do I miss? Who misses me? Nobody? Okay. Alright, I got my auto range meter here. This one I'm still learning. Because this has a bigger screen, so it's better. But, you know, this will do. This is the auto range one. This is by Radio Shack, which now closed up now. So let's see. We're going to put it on the amps. And see what we got on there. According to this, that's not right. Interesting, okay. Let's switch that. Okay, we got 87 milliamps running right now. I'm sorry, 800. It's not even an amp. So, no, 80. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. It's 88 milliamps running right now. Seems a little high, I think. Well, let's see, 6 LEDs. 30, 20, 46, 15, 10 million, 10, 30, 40, 50, 60. Yeah, it could be any. Yeah, that's about right, I would say. Actually, that's about 90 milliamps. Oh, that seems to be a little high. I don't know why. Why so high? Yeah, but normally LEDs are driven right. Well, yeah, they're 3 in series. They're 50/50 LEDs. That's about right. Got 90 milliamps. So 90 milliamps off this, which is 400 milliamps, will give me roughly about 3.5, 4 hours of just on this pack alone. So I can make it into a flashlight if I want, but I don't want to do that. I just wanted to test this, and you know. Happy Friday. Let's see. Yep, it's still Friday. Happy Friday. I wish it was Wednesday, though. Happy Hump Day. But it's not. It's Friday. Brian AK. How you doing, man? Super Brian AK. How's it going? Anyhow, we've been doing live for about an hour now. And I lost the camera. So let me see if I can try to now get that back. Cause it's still dead. I don't know. Should I call it a night? It's been over an hour, and I have to redo my pack. I cannot do it while my wife is sleeping. So you guys might have to catch the remake of this thing tomorrow night. Yeah. If I just put the LEDs, yeah. But since I got a 100-watt inverter, 150-watt inverter, which is like 10 amps, I'm going to get about an hour to 2 hours out of it. That's all. If I'm just making it into a flashlight, well, what happened was this is what the problem was. I just broke this now, so I don't know if you can see this. This is I just broke this now, this piece. So, all right. Basically, what this says is a 3S 30p pack. Can you tell what's wrong with the pack? Michael, don't say nothing, but can you tell what's wrong with the pack? basically the middle row here is supposed to be flipped upside down. So you got positive, negative, positive. But what I did was I put all positive on one side. So I screwed up. This is supposed to be a 3S 30p pack. So 90 cells in total. But I ended up flipping the middle one the wrong way. So I didn't give it the middle finger. I'm going to give the pack the middle finger itself in a minute. Because it's a little bit pissing me off that I did that. I could redo that. But it's going to be a little more bulkier. And it's going to be a little bit harder for me to put a handle on it. But I can do it. It's not a problem of doing it, making the pack bigger. But I think I want to stick to this pack here because I could put a handle on it and keeping it this way. I think I want to keep this size. So I think that's what I'm going to do is end up keeping that size of a pack. So I don't know. What do you think? Should I make the pack bigger? Because that's what I was really originally going for. Or should I keep the pack the same way? What do you think? I would say I'm 50-50 pretty sure that I am going to keep the pack the same way or change it. I don't know yet. Super Brian AK, man. What I'm building here is this guy here. I want to build one of these. A mobile power pack unit. Solar charged with an inverter and LED flashlight. So you can see right here, the two LEDs are right here, one right here and one on the other side. Then you got your AC here, your DC here, your USB here, and your solar charger here. I'm going to be coming up with something like for this right here, coming up soon. So that's what I'm working on. Yes, bigger is better, but also bulkier is not a better way to go. The plan was to keep it as small as possible, so I can carry it around, throw it in my book bag if I need to, or whatever, my backpack or whatever when I'm on the road, or I'm out in the camping or something. And you're right, bigger is better. I just don't know if it's worth doing it or not. And if you're wondering why I'm drinking so much tonight, it's because I'm dehydrated. The humidity was so high here, it wasn't even funny. The heat was wicked. It was about 90 degrees Fahrenheit. It was way hot here, and the air conditioner wasn't working right. Yeah, Walmart used to sell these. Used to sell it. They call it Power It Mobile Power Pack, Generator Pack, they call it. I'm sorry, a solar mobile generator, unit. And they used to sell it. They used to sell it in stores in the camping area. They used to sell it online. People were complaining that the inverters were dying. They were killing off the inverters, loading more than they should onto it. People were putting blenders on it. They were putting refrigerators on it when their power went out, and they were killing it. The AC side was gone. The inverter was gone, but the DC side always worked, no matter what. It was separate from it. So what I'm trying to do here is recreate that pack into a DIY pack, and I'm going to put an inverter on it, a 150 watt inverter, or two 150 watt inverters. You know what, Mike? What I'm going to be doing, you know what? I'm going to double the size of these. I'm going to double size this pack, actually. I'm going to put two of these. So, two of these packs front of each other, separated by the insulators. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the insulators in between, separating them, and then I'll put the second pack on top. Building it higher up doesn't seem really logical for me to do that, but building it out, I think that might be the best way of doing it. I think that might be the best way I want to achieve that. Anyhow, we are into the 1 hour and 11-minute mark. I think in a couple more minutes, I'm going to call it quits for tonight, and I'm going to do another live stream tomorrow, as I'm going to be doing a new pack. So, redoing the pack, I mean, and then I'm going to build the second pack. So I'm going to do 2 packs, and then I'm going to hot glue the crap out of them. All right, guys and girls, I'm out of here. Have a good one, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow night. And we will pick this up, hopefully, tomorrow night, about the same time. I don't know what else. I failed tonight, I think. It's been a while since I did a live stream, and this one went bust. Anyhow, have a good one, everybody, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow night. And hopefully by then, things will be better, and I can have my cameras back on, because 2 of them just died on me. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow night. See you later. Stay tuned for the next one.